everybody, and welcome back to the Gaily Review. Did you know my name is Barbara? Oh, no, not my name. Did you know the album, My Name is Barbara? I mean, do you know the album, My Name is Barbara? Well, we're going to talk about it. First, I want to go over a couple quick things, and of course, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and like and comment and all that good stuff. Ring that bell, whichever side it's going to be on. But first, I want to go over a couple of things real fast. One is I did a review, one of my earlier reviews of the Barbra Streisand album. It has been brought to my attention that I said that Barbara's album did not win the Grammy, and indeed it did, and I knew that. So if I said it, it just came out wrong. I don't know why I said that. I knew it did. I had already read that and checked my source, and I guess with a lot of editing and retakes, those things do happen. So that's the first thing. And the second thing, another person brought to my attention, which I really do appreciate, is when I did my review on the Way We Were album, I forgot to mention All in Love is Fair, which is a Stevie Wonder song, and it's one of my favorite songs on the album. And I'm so sorry I forgot to mention that song, because I mean, either way it would have been bad had I forgotten a song, but to forget a really great song like that just kind of eats away at me. So I really do apologize. I already pretty much just said it's a great song, and it is. And because of time constrictions, I don't have a lot to say about the song because I'll exceed my 15 minutes, but it just adds another greatness to the album. So there you go, check it out. Now, let's jump into My Name is Barbara. And this is actually an import album I have, and it's imported from Japan. It's got a really nice opened, which is, I think this is really cool. It's got all the lyrics, so if you speak Japanese, I think, well, I could be wrong. For all I know is it's just, no, it's the lyrics. And like I said, it's an import from Japan, so there you go. I used to go through this huge record crazy buying thing that I don't do anymore because I don't have the patience to look through records like I used to, but Japan. The first song on the album is My Name is Barbara, which is also the title of the album. She sings this song on the TV show of the same name. It's she actually opens the show with a few verses of this song before going into another song called Much More. It's a great little simple song that somebody wrote for her many years ago, and it fits really well into the TV show and this album. So there you go. There's that. I wish I were a kid, or I wish I was. I wish I were, or I wish I was a kid again. She's singing My Name is Barbara as well. She sang it with a bunch of kids, actually. She kind of climbs through this little door, which is like kind of a few references to Alice in Wonderland, and she climbs through this tiny little door, and all of a sudden she is around a bunch of playground equipment and a hopscotch made out of chalk, of course. And she goes into another song that I will get to later on here, but it's all about her wishing to be a kid again. And then when she does, you know, the kids are calling her Crazy Barbara and all the things that she was really called in real life as a kid. And I think the irony is there again. She's kind of thinking, do I really wish I were a kid again? She sings this song, Jenny Rebecca, for the album. It's about a little girl that's, you know, only a few days old. And, you know, it's kind of like a mother asking a child, well, what do you think of the world so far? And all these wonderful things that you have in your future to do, you know. Ponies for riding on, leaves in your hair. I think it's a great song for someone that loves children or has a child, or just that has that wonder of what it's like to be a child and to know that you have all these or that the child has all these things to look forward to in life. My Pa / My Love. Now, what am I talking about? Why am I saying two titles? Well, the song on this particular album is called My Pa, about a child's view of my pa can light my room at night by just his being near, and all the things that her father can do. You know, from a daughter's point of view, my pa is my hero, basically. Now, the 45 record version of this exact same tune is My Love. And it is more of a romantic song. Pretty much kind of like, well, kind of the same lyrics, a few changes here and there, but it's beautiful both ways, and it really works both ways. I kind of wish My Love was on here as well, because how often, or actually on the CD, I should say, because how often, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't pull out records a whole lot, so, you know, if I want to listen to it, I have to pull out the old 45 and play that. Sweet Zoo. First, I'm going to go into something personal about that song. Is I had a friend that passed away about 11 years ago or so, and he wasn't a big Streisand fan or anything like that, but he knew how much I loved her, of course. He was more into the 80s music, Pet Shop Boys and Madonna and all that. But for some reason, Sweet Zoo was the most hysterical song to him. And he would beg for me to play it all the time, and he would laugh every time. So, of course, I'll think of him and smile every time I hear that song. It's another child's point of view song, you know. It's about what this girl is dreaming of, all these crazy things, right? A crocodile or an alligator or a dancing bear, or, you know, all these funny things are just so random. I mean, they're so random that it really is funny. I mean, you have to not have a sense of humor to not laugh out loud at this song. It's a cute, silly little song. And it does go along with this whole theme of, this theme of this young girl, you know, and her imagination. Where is the wonder? Earlier I was talking about Jenny Rebecca, and I was talking about I Wish I Were a Kid Again. And Where is the Wonder is more or less the older version of this girl, which would be her, I guess. Looking back at things that were just wondrous to her, you know, watching snowflakes melt on your tongue, and how a sky of blue turned gray, and it's kind of true, right? Like, we get older and then we don't really appreciate things as much as we did when we were young. That wonder is gone. The wonderment, it's not there anymore for most people. Some people are very lucky and it's still there, but for many, it's not anymore. I Can See It is about a girl, woman, man, whatever, that wants to learn about all these things in the world, right? There's this song, I Must Sing. It's a well-known song, but the tune is bitter and it doesn't take long to learn, is the intro. But it also talks about, like, take me there and make me see it, make me learn it, all these things that she wants to know. Like Barbra, right? Learn, know, asking questions, why? Sums her up. I believe this song is from the play Fantastics. But Barbra did it, and she took it, and she ran with it, right? Someone to Watch Over Me. This song has been around for thousands, well, not thousands, but a long time, a long, long time. It was recorded by many, many, many people, of course. I mean, anywhere from Dinah Shore to Linda Ronstadt, and it's a very romantic song. I like it. You know, when you're looking for love, and we've all been there at some point or another, where we just kind of feel alone and we don't want to be single or independent anymore, but we can't find that person that is going to watch over you. I've Got No Strings is from Pinocchio, of course. And besides her version, I will highly recommend that you listen to the Andrews Sisters do this song. They do it on some radio show. This was when Pinocchio first came out. and they do like a swing, jazzy, fast version of it in this particular song, and it's crazy. And the reason I mention that is because the Andrews Sister one takes it to a whole new level, and so did the Barbra Streisand one. It takes it to a whole new level. If you were the only boy in the world and I was the only girl. Oh, again, I'm talking about the name of a song. I'm not talking about... Yeah, okay, just want to make sure you understood that. She did sing this on this TV show as well, on My Name is Barbra. And it's another song that's been around for a long, long time. I think it originated actually in a play, and then it's just been recorded as a song ever since. And it's pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, boy, would you love me if we were at least the only two people left on the planet? I asked many people that in my life. Okay, you may not be interested in me, but hey, if we were the only two people in the world, would maybe I'd have a chance? Maybe then, possibly. Yeah, I was a beggar back in my youth. I really was. What's my favorite song on the album? Why Did I Choose You? So, there's two versions of this song. I don't know if you guys know that. When the album version, which I grew up with, came out, it was the song, you know, and it just ended. And then the CD came out, and I do remember when the very first CD came out, and there's like a bridge of music, and then she does a reprise of the last part of the song and sings it again. And I remember how excited I was when I heard that. I was like, damn, there's more to the song. Now, when you really love a song and then you find out there's even more to the song and it goes on a little longer, kind of like Stony End on the live concert at the Forum, if you get the quadraphonic version, there's a longer version of that song. It comes back, they reprise it, and it goes on a little longer. And I was like shocked and amazed when I found that out too. So Why Did I Choose You? When I found out it went longer, it was like a great thing. And it's about like, why did I choose you? Like, I saw all these wonderful things, but then I saw all these horrible things. But through it all, if I had to choose again, I'd still choose you, which we've all been there too, right? I know I have. The last song on the album is My Man. And of course, she sang it in Funny Girl. Of course, the second part of this song was used in Funny Girl because she sang My Man live on film. She didn't mouth out to that because it was slow and she was crying and she wanted to feel the emotion. And then they used the second part where she really starts belting the song out. It's from this actual song version on this album. So that's an interesting little note if you didn't already know that. And there's really not a lot I have to say about My Man because it's one of the songs that, of course, made her so popular and so famous. Originally sung by many people, Billie Holiday and, of course, Fanny Brice. And then, and Diana Ross. And then, of course, Barbra Streisand got a hold of it and blew it out of the water and made it her own, really. Now let's talk about charts and numbers and all that fun stuff. My Name is Barbra was released in May of 1965. It was produced by Robert Mercy, arranged and conducted by Peter Matz. The cover photo was taken by none other than the infamous photographer, known, world-renowned photographer, known everywhere, Sheldon Streisand. Yes, if the name sounds familiar, it's Barbra's older brother. He took this picture of her when they were kids. The back cover was photographed by Peter Oliver. The debut chart date was May 22nd, 1965. It spent 68 weeks on Billboard, and its peak chart position was number 2. It went gold on December 2nd, 1965, and was nominated for Best Album of the Year, but did not win. Unfortunately, she lost to Frank Sinatra. Okay, guys, that's it for my show today. I hope that you enjoyed this and look forward to my next video coming out soon. Have a great day.